Welcome to Demolition Day. I know that sounds a bit rough, doesn't it? Does it sound exciting or scary to you? I'd say for most people, it probably sounds a little bit scary. So let's get rid of the idea of a scary demolition day. How about we move over to a much more gentle and appropriate idea of Marie Kondoing your life instead? So looking at what you need to keep and what you need to let go of. And I love how Marie Kondo says it. We should be choosing what we keep, not what we want to get rid of. So welcome back to our Midlife Makeover series, where you've been discovering how to transform your life from the inside out, just like you would a house to get it ready for its next chapter. I'm Angela Retti, your guide on this journey of transformation. And today we're going to be focusing on clearing out what no longer serves you so that you can make space for the new you. And so far, you've made your blueprint or vision for your life, and you've got to start your plan and your first actions. And now it's time to start the real work. In a home renovation, this is where the walls come down and old structures are dismantled to make way for the new. And in our midlife makeover, it's all about clearing out what no longer serves you, whether it's old habits, beliefs, or relationships. So much like in a home renovation, it can be messy, it can be chaotic, and it's absolutely necessary. And the same is true for your midlife makeover. And the key here is to approach this stage with a sense of openness and curiosity, accepting that change is not only inevitable, but it is also beneficial. So why is it that we find it so hard to clear out the old? The desire to cling to the familiar is hardwired natural human tendency, and you're not alone in this part of the process being tough sometimes. Therefore, simply applying logic to it doesn't always help. And even though we know that change is necessary for growth, it can be tough to do what is needed. So we've got to bring out the big guns to help with this one. You can't move forward without first letting go of what no longer serves you. And letting go is not about forgetting or discarding valuable experiences. Rather, it's about releasing the things that weigh you down and prevent you from moving forward at this point in time. These may be old habits, outdated beliefs, or relationships that no longer benefit you. And each of these can drain your energy and make it hard for you to embrace the new possibilities that lie ahead. And instead of getting you to delve into what those are, I like to do it a little bit differently. Have you ever gone to do something and decided it's the wrong time or you don't really feel ready to do it? We all have. The trouble is that this can be one of the things holding you back. Everything has to be the right time or it has to be done just right. And if this is you, you probably see this in many other areas of your life as well. It's never going to be the right time and it's never going to be done just right. Have you ever gone and just done something without almost thinking about it? So what was the difference? What did you do differently when you just got started and did it? Did you say something to yourself? Did you do something specific? Did you remember a time when you'd done something similar? Or maybe you just knew that you didn't want to wait and regret not doing it. There's a saying that goes something like this. When is the best time to plant an apple tree? The answer, 20 years ago. And when's the second best time to plant an apple tree? Today. So you have a choice right now about how to make the space for the new you. So are you ready? Because it's time to choose which way you're going to do this. So some people know exactly what they don't want to keep, and some know exactly what they do want. I like to make sure that there isn't a stumbling block for anyone doing this exercise. So we're going to look at it from both sides. And that means that you get to choose either way, and either way will work. It just depends which one works for you. So how do we do this? Very simple. So if you're somebody who already kind of knows what needs to go, then these ones are for you. So first of all, you're going to identify what needs to go. And you're going to be looking for old habits that don't contribute to your well-being, or beliefs that limit your potential or hold you back from achieving your goals. And you're also going to, and this is a tricky one, look at relationships that drain your energy or make you feel undervalued. What are the habits, beliefs, or relationships that don't spark joy, that hold you back and don't support your transformation. And for those of you who prefer to look at what needs to stay, this is what you need to look at. You need to look for the habits that strengthen your well-being, the beliefs that open up opportunities and move you forward, and the relationships that nourish you and fill up your energy cup. These are the people who value you. What are the habits, beliefs, or relationships that spark joy and support your growth and transformation? So this process is similar to inspecting a house before demolition. You need to know what to keep and what to let go, what is structurally sound and what needs to be replaced. It takes brutal honesty. And this may be where you need to seek extra support to work through this part. And one of the ways that you can start to work through this is by raising your awareness of what you may not be already noticing. And that is exactly what we do during my free 7-day Envision and Experience Your Future class. And the link is below the video. So another option is to work through this one-on-one or in a group of people. So dig deep and know that you are in the right place right now. Maya Angelou has a quote: "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you." And this quote tells of the agony of not doing the things that we know we need to. And as hard as this part can be, if you don't do it, you may well end up having regrets. And I believe that you have something for the world. You have a gift to share, a legacy to create, and embracing this now and doing whatever it takes could be exactly what you need. So what are the strategies for actually clearing out those things that you've now discovered don't serve you anymore so that you can make space for the new to come in? So you already know that there are some things to let go of. And for some of you, it might be, as simple as doing the Marie Kondo process of acknowledging it for its service and letting it go. And for others, you may need to dig a little deeper and try some different strategies. So here are a few to consider. You might want to look at journaling, just taking the time to write down your thoughts about any habits, beliefs, or relationships that are causing you stress or you think might be holding you back. Another one is reflection. So reflecting on your life so far. What parts of it bring you joy? What parts of it bring you satisfaction and make you feel fulfilled? And what parts drain your energy or diminish your sense of self-worth? Another aspect is self-care. Give yourself permission to give yourself time, space, and whatever brings you joy and nourishes your body, mind, and spirit or soul. Another powerful tool is mindfulness, and that helps you to stay present and aware of your own thoughts, feelings, emotions, and behaviors. And it can help you to identify patterns that are no longer serving you. There are some other techniques like tapping or emotional freedom technique, which are very specific and they guide you through a process of letting go. You can also seek support from a community where you can share your experiences and gain insights from others who are going through similar life transitions. And I just want to remind you that the sun always shines again after a storm. So just like in a house renovation, this demolition stage can be messy and uncomfortable, and you might find yourself questioning your decisions or wondering if you're doing the right thing, and that's all totally okay. In a renovation, you often have to live with the chaos before you can enjoy the finished product. And the same is true in your midlife makeover. This transition period might be challenging, but it's a necessary step towards creating a life that truly fulfills you. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Good old Socrates, that is a classic. And as messy and as uncomfortable as this has all been, trust that after the storm, the sun always shines. As sure as day follows night and spring follows winter, this too shall pass. So don't forget to keep in the loop for the next installment and follow me on Facebook or Instagram. And of course, there is the free 7-day Envision and Experience Your Future class. So be sure to join us next time as we continue to explore your midlife makeover and you get to start laying the foundations of your new life. Until then, live, love, and thrive. I'm Angela Retti.